Hey, before you watch this whole video, you should know that you're able to slow it down if it's going too fast. All you have to do is click the gear icon and select playback speed. Any of these options above normal will slow it down. Hi, my name is Becky. Welcome to the direct message video tutorials. Today, we're going to learn about emails on Mac computers. Email stands for electronic mail. It's like being able to send a letter over the internet. And the reason why it's so important that we all have our own email addresses is because a lot of the apps and programs that we want to sign up for require email addresses in the registration. For example, if you wanted to sign up for a Facebook account, you will need an email address in order to do so. Your email is another way for people to communicate with you. In addition to typing up messages on email, you can also attach files, meaning you can send pictures or videos or music over email. And don't worry, we will cover that topic in a future episode. To begin, we're going to start at the desktop. You're going to open up the web browser, and on Mac computers, it's called Safari. It looks like this. When you click with your mouse or press with your finger once on the trackpad, it will open up Safari and send you here. And at the top of the window is a search bar. Here, you can type in a question that you want answered or go directly to a website. In our case, we want to make an email, so we're going to go to gmail.com. Once you type that in, gmail.com, and then press the button on your keyboard that says return. It will bring you here. On the bottom left of the web page, it says create account in blue. After selecting create account, we are brought to this page. Select the different boxes in order to fill in the required information, such as your first name, your last name, and what you want your email address to be. You're also required to create a password here. That you don't want to make your password too easy. If it's too easy, then someone will guess it and break into your email account. For example, an easy to guess password is 1234. You're going to want to make your password more complicated than that. And make sure that when you do create your password, that you write it down in a very safe place. When you're creating your password, it requires you to put it in twice. After you make your email account, you'll only ever have to put in your password one time. You won't have to do it twice like you do right now. And remember to write down your password and keep it in a secure place just in case you forget what it was. When you're done filling in your information and creating a password, find the Next button, which is blue and located in the bottom right-hand side of the window. Now, click on it by pressing the left side of the mouse or with one finger pressing down on the trackpad. Sometimes Safari will prompt you to save your password. Although this is handy, it's not necessary. And if you share your device or your computer with someone else, then I would recommend that you don't save your password on this so that they cannot automatically log into your email. So in that case, click the Not Now button. On the next page, it asks for a phone number and another email address. This is to help retrieve your password in case you forget it. So you don't have to fill in this information. I just ask you to please write down your password so that you don't forget it. And then it asks you for your birth date and your gender. Make up a new birthday if you want to, as long as it says that you're 18 years old. For your gender, you can say or you can prefer not to say. When you're done filling out this page, just like last time, look for the button that says Next. Click on it to get to the next page. This brings us to the next page, which is Google's privacy and terms. There is a lot to read here, and I just want to admit that I personally haven't read it myself, so feel free to read it at your leisure. Once you're done reading it, click I agree. Once you've clicked I agree, it will bring us to the next page. Congratulations, this is our email. Let's go over a few things. On the left-hand side of the window, Inbox is highlighted in red. If you look closely, you'll see a 1 beside it. This is our first email, and it's from Google. Drag your cursor over here, and then click the mouse or press with one finger on the trackpad to open up the email. All of our emails will appear in this section. After you click it, it will open, and now you can read it. Scroll up with either the wheel on your mouse or by dragging 2 fingers up the trackpad to see who sent the email. Their email address is googlecommunityteam-no-reply@google.com. We can tell that this is an authentic email because it comes from google.com. Beware of suspicious emails. You can tell if an email is suspicious if it has a random assortment of letters or numbers, or if it comes from a website that you don't recognize. So I've showed you the inbox, but let's have a look at other categories, such as the spam box or the trash bin. These are located on the left-hand side of the window. You'll see a category that says More. Click on that to see more. And now you can use your mouse wheel or your trackpad to scroll down to see the other categories, such as spam or trash or all mail. And if you ever lose track of an email, you can look for it by typing it in the search bar at the top of the window. It looks like this. Now, let's write an email. Near the top left corner of the window, you'll see a button that says Compose. It looks like this. Click the button that says Compose. It will bring up this new pop-up that says New Message. Here we can send an email to whoever we want. Click the box that says To. This is where you would put in the email address of the person that you're sending it to. Underneath that, you'll see the subject box. This is where you type what the email is about. And underneath that is where you will write the body of your message. Keep it clean. Notice the paperclip icon at the bottom of the pop-up. This is where you would attach a file, such as a picture or a video. If the file you're trying to send is too large, don't worry. We're going to cover that in a future episode. And when you're finished writing your email, we're going to send it by clicking the blue Send button at the bottom of the pop-up window. And that concludes this episode, so thanks for tuning in, and be sure to check out the next episode.